I am still their local MP. It is for my party leadership. Well, the temple is simply TRP for the BJP. I feel that these principles of democracy was violated by the BJP government, where they put so many obstacles on the yatra of Rahul Gandhi. नफरत की राजनीति से अलग हो चुके हैं और राहुल गांधी जी जो इस नफरत के बाजार में मोहब्बत की दुकान खोल रहे हैं और भी लोग हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं.
Visiting the constituencies as we travel across Assam. Currently we are in the Nagaon constituency where current MP from Koliabor is visiting. This is the Karmi Seva with him. Also the Congress leaders are present and he is interacting with the elderly people here, interacting with a lot of women who have turned out in this Karmi Seva in this Nagaon. So Gaurav, you have been interacting with the women. What have you encountered so far in your travels?
No, it's very unfortunate. The government keeps harping on their schemes and beneficiaries, but we are seeing that a very few people, a small section of the society are getting the benefit of these government schemes, but a large section are deprived, and almost everyone is feeling the pinch of inflation. Everyone is feeling the frustration of unemployment. So these government schemes are only reaching a very few, but largely the problems, economic problems created by the government are felt by everyone, and people can therefore see that their economic conditions was much better during our time, and what the government has been boasting about is only on paper. People are yet to see the benefit of the work of the government.
So you are currently an MP from Koliabor. Your constituency was amalgamated, merged after the delimitation process. Now you are attending these Karmi Savas in the Nagaon constituency newly formed. You have decided to contest from here. There has been no official or notification out yet from the Congress party. But what is the stand here as far as your...
No, this is part of my old Koliabor Lok Sabha. This is the MLA from here is part of my Koliabor Lok Sabha. So I'm very much within my old Koliabor Lok Sabha, because till the time the election is announced, the code is announced, the code is in place, I am still their MP. I still have the ability to respond to their grievances. We have still a lot of development projects which are ongoing. There are a lot of MP-led projects that we are inaugurating and starting. So till the time the notification is not announced, I am still their local MP, and as a result I am going everywhere where
but we'll digress a bit. Apnalok sob Nagaon re hoy. Apnalage bisare na dadai khelok Nagaon pra?
Khelok.
So you have heard their voices. How do you respond to these voices?
Well, it is for my party leadership to hear the voices of the people of Assam and decide accordingly, and it is my responsibility to abide by whatever decision my party takes.
There is still the lack of clarity remains, or do you think this...
Well, that's the general rule for all.
Yeah.
Do we know the list of candidates for BJP?
Yeah,
do we know who their candidate is for Nagaon? Do we know who their candidate is for Kaziranga? Do we know any of their candidates for the 14 Lok Sabha?
Yeah.
So it is the norm that whichever party it is, till the time the code is notified, we all have to do our work, and the party leadership will decide.
We are present at a place very near to the Botodrawa Than, which is one of the most important institutions for Assamese people. Rahul Gandhi visited it shortly, but he was not allowed to enter. These kind of issues have been taken out to the national front after the visit of Rahul Gandhi. How do you see this? Why was not he allowed to enter the temple, or do you think there is a bigger picture here?
Well, the temple is simply TRP for the BJP. On that day, it was the 22nd of January, and the Ayodhya ceremony was going on, and the Chief Minister of Assam himself said that he doesn't want Rahul Gandhi to be featured on television at the same time when Pradhan Mantri Modi is at Ayodhya. Now, to reduce Bordua Than or the Ayodhya Mandir to mere TV politics and TRP, I thought it was an insult both to the Ayodhya Ram Mandir as well as to Bordua Than. And that is precisely the reason why Rahul Gandhi was prevented. Because I went there and I saw that the environment was very conducive. If the government had allowed, Rahul Gandhi could have gone in and offered his prayers, and it would have been a wonderful day of prayer for everyone. So it just shows how narrow the BJP politics is. For them, they say the name of Ram, but their politics is that of Ravan.
But the impact, do you think, will still be there in Assam, because there was a big yatra carried by Rahul Gandhi. However, his yatra was not allowed to enter Guwahati city. But do you think that will have an impact in this upcoming elections?
No, absolutely, because people of Assam are very friendly, are very warm, are very hospitable. We are a culture that believes in democracy. Our spiritual guide, philosopher, Saint Shrimanta Sankardev believed in democracy, and therefore we feel that these principles of democracy was violated by the BJP government, where they put so many obstacles on the yatra of Rahul Gandhi, and people felt alienated from the actions of the BJP, and that's why the BJP has lost a lot of goodwill, whereas we have gained a lot of blessings from the people of
Recently,
Assam.
if you have been following, there was an ordinance passed where the Assam Muslim Marriage and Divorce Act has been repealed, and also the CM directly talks about pushing for an UCC in the state, similar to Uttarakhand. Do you think that is going to be a factor, and do you oppose it, or how do you see this entire issue of pushing the UCC?
Well, why don't we talk about what Congress governments are doing? Congress government in Telangana is offering cylinder at rupees 500. When we had a government in Rajasthan, we had inflation relief camps where people were getting gas cylinders at 500. In Himachal Pradesh, our government is offering OPS. We are talking about the issue of Agnipath. So I think it's for the people to decide that do they appreciate the work of Congress governments or do they support the work of BJP governments?
लास्ट क्वेश्चन, ये जो पोलराइजेशन की राजनीति जो कांग्रेस कह रही है हो रहा है असम में, आपको क्या लगता है इसका भी प्रभाव आ गया क्या? लोगों में बंटवारा का जो है वो बढ़ गया है लोगों में, जो हम लोग देख रहे हैं रिसेंटली जितने भी यूसीसी हो गया, ये अलग अलग इशू भी होता है कि बोल लेते हैं कि एक कम्युनिटी का वोट नहीं चाहिए, जो असम के मुख्यमंत्री ने भी एक बार कहा था. तो डू यू थिंक दैट द पोलराइजेशन हैज इंक्रीज्ड इन द स्टेट फॉलोइंग द बीजेपी?
देखिए, वो बीजेपी का नीति है वो, और उनकी नीति, उनकी भाषा, उनकी राजनीति से सभी वाकिफ़ है. कांग्रेस दल श्रीमंत शंकरदेव पर विश्वास करती है, महात्मा गांधी जी के कहे हुए आदर्शों पे विश्वास रखती है, उनके स्वामी विवेकानंद जी के संस्कृति पे विश्वास रखती है, और इस ज़्यादातर जो हमारे जो असम के लोग हैं वो इन महान व्यक्तियों से, महान पुरुषों से प्रभावित है, और इसीलिए मुझे लगता है कि आज वो नफ़रत की राजनीति से अलग हो चुके हैं, और राहुल गांधी जी जो इस नफ़रत के बाज़ार में मोहब्बत की दुकान खोल रहे हैं, और भी लोग हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं.
Well, thank you, Gaurav, for joining with us. Well, this was Gaurav Gogoi, the MP from Koliabor, who is visiting different parts of the Nagaon constituency ahead of the Lok Sabha Elections 2024 with video journalist Hirok Dekar. This is Nibir Dekar reporting for the New Indian.